She get asked a lot of beginner questions, especially when you're in the bedroom. They ask a lot. Look, when you're when you're in the bedroom, you pull out your dick, and she asks a lot of beginner questions. That's gonna give you some indicator. I'm not saying at the club. I'm saying like you already pulled a girl.
What's a beginner question? What's a beginner question?
Shit, like you know, like I closed a girl a week ago. Like she didn't like we're doing doggy. She didn't know how to arch her back. I knew she had a.
So wait, her not being able to arch her back makes you think
that's one. That's count? One data.
Wait. So
one out of many. That's listen. That's one out of many. That's one out of many.
So
there's like 10.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Mr. Locario, listen. It's multiple data points that gives you a higher degree of confidence. Does that make sense? So you get one piece of information. There's a little bit more uncertainty. You get two pieces of information. All right, it's kind of like how GPS works, right? One GPS, your accuracy is not very good, right? The longer you talk to a girl, the more questions you ask, the more screening questions, the more filtering questions you ask, the better you can triangulate. But I agree, there's no such thing as 100% accuracy, obviously.
Mike, what I'm saying to you is,
but like, what are we arguing here?
I'm saying,
what are we arguing?
This is what we're arguing. Do you think that if a woman is looking at you as somebody she wants to present a certain type of image to, don't you think her answers to your questions or her responses to you are going to be a specific way? So in other words, if she is looking at you and say, man, Mike, I like him. I hope I don't want him to just fuck me. I want him to be my boyfriend. So what she's going to do, she's going to say, oh, well, let me look at my woman Rolodex and see this is how I act to guys who I want to wife me up, because this is the type of thing they want. They want with low body count. So
they can do that. They can do that.
Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
They can. It's possible, right? But again, when we're arguing how women behave, there's thousands of women who can act all different. So I'm not disagreeing with any of this. But what I will say is, as a whole, a guy who's good with game, who's talked to a lot of women, over time will have some sort of rough estimate on a girl's body count. Not every girl, but have a better idea than a guy who has less experience. Okay?
So
a girl that like, okay, so I closed two girls. One, I clearly know she had a higher body count, right? Her ex-boyfriend, just like it's night and day, right? Obviously, she dated her ex paid for her boobs, just the way she responds on the internet. Like you could tell a girl has a certain amount of bandwidth. If they're talking to a lot of dudes on online dating apps, you could tell their attention is just like spread amongst a lot of dudes.
So that means she has a high body count?
That's one indicator.
So what about
one of many factors?
Her using those guys for attention and money and trips and all that stuff, and just not fucking them,
or that. But I also closed her too, so it wasn't very hard.
So why couldn't it just be she was really attracted to you?
Because she's not responding that much.
What do you mean?
You see what I'm saying? She gives it out easily. A girl that really likes you, when you have sex with them, they're generally like hooked, right? Their if a girl has low body count, her bandwidth is more locked into you. Does that make sense?
So you're saying
if a girl, here's the thing, right? It's not hard to have sex with girls. A lot of girls will give it up very easily. It doesn't even mean they like you. Like, I don't know why you think a girl having sex with you equates to like, a girl can like you more without having sex than a girl who let you put it in her butt within the first 20 minutes. Okay. I've had girls that I've like hooked up and then they've been ghosted. So sex is not a strong indicator of anything. It's not that hard to get laid. It doesn't say anything.
So if it's not that hard to get laid, why are we spending 2 hours to get laid?
Okay. Over the past 14 years, I've had interactions that were 2 hours long. That is not my average pull time. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving you the extremes of some of my interactions.
Right, but you said
that makes sense.
Right, but you said
that makes sense. I don't need to talk to girls for 2 hours.
Right, but you said doesn't want.
Do you see what I'm saying? So if we're looking at a bell curve, we're looking at standard deviation. The 2 hours on the peak end of the tail. That's not my average time. I'm capable of pulling much faster.
Right. But what I'm saying is based on what you just said about women being easy, sex being easy to get, what sense
It
does
could
it?
be easy or hard. I'm just saying it doesn't equate to a girl likes you that much.
But if it's easy or hard, why do it hard?
I've already said this many times. It's about practicing. It's about getting better verbals. I think, I think we kind of
It's about
again.
having sex with the right ones and not having sex with the wrong ones. It's like
Yeah.
if I go into a club right now, if I say, hey, want to fuck to every girl, maybe one girl is going to want to come back with me. But if I get to know them a little bit, connect with them a little bit, maybe 20 girls will be interested in me, right?
So those 20 girls who are interested in you, they wouldn't have been interested in you if you directly let them know you were interested in them sexually.
Yep. You
Yeah,
would
there
ruin
wouldn't be,
sets by doing that. You would blow them out. You would have lost
So that means they're dealing with you without high sexual interest, yes?
like I said, 10% of people are going to love you, 10% not going to like you, and then 80% are going to be open to
You're
you.
missing out the 80%.
You got to connect.
You
That's
refuse.
what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
to-
We're agreeing. So what we're saying is
Yeah.
that the women that you talk to, the 20 women that you had the quote unquote emotional connection with, they weren't highly sexually attracted to you, which is why you had to build that emotional connection.
Some women don't have types.
Happen.
Right? They're like, I don't really have a type because, like me, I don't have a type, man. My type could be the same type as Mike today, could be the same type as Mr. Locario tomorrow. Next day, it could be completely different. So it's all about, for me, having that connection, just like me and you, right? If I meet you.
Also, like, getting laid is easy. Maybe I want to know about the girl.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about
Maybe I don't even. Maybe I want her to have a brain. Maybe I want to know she's accomplished.
Why?
It's like having friends, right? You don't fuck your friends.
I don't want to marry a girl that's fucking dumb.
Wait, you want to be friends with a woman?
No, that's like you don't fuck your guy friends, but you want to hang out with them. You want to spend time with them. You want to play sports, bowling.
I want a girl who knows how to invest. I want a girl who went to college. I want a girl who likes working out. I want a girl who help me with my photography. You're just trying to fuck?
That's one thing, right?
Dude, that's just one aspect. We all have fucked so many girls. That's like the bottom. That's like
okay. So you're saying so you're talking about if you're
basically like not being poverty. Having sex is like the lowest tier of requirement.
No, I agree. I'm just saying that
any retard can get laid.
No, I agree. Like, I'm just saying. I'm talking about. Do you care about her having a brain and accomplishments? If
yeah.
If you're just trying to fuck,
compliability, cool, everything.
No, I'm saying you said you care if she has accomplishments, she has a brain, you want to get to know who she is. What I'm saying is, you want to get to know who she is if you're just gonna fuck her tonight and never call her.
I'm not just trying to fuck because it's so easy to fuck.
We're not just trying to fuck that night, you know.
I'm saying if you're just if you're just trying to fuck or you just want her as a fuck buddy. What I'm saying is, what do you want to get to know about her?
But that's not what we're about. We're about self-improvement. We're about like becoming better men, becoming.
But how are you becoming a better man when you're chasing the woman who don't?
No, you're not.
You're not chasing the woman who don't want to fuck.
You're not chasing them. You're just talking, bro.
Yeah, you're just talking. It's like me talking to you, right? We're not gonna fuck right now, are we? I don't think so.
Right, but there's a purpose. But there's a purpose.
Look,
right now.
Listen. Maybe I talked to a girl from Australia. She's from Sydney. Maybe I want to ask her about Bondi Beach. Maybe I want to talk about like the best clubs, so that when I meet another girl from Australia who actually does like me, I'm gonna have more materials. Do you see what I'm saying? You're just not gonna have meaningful conversations in 5
Okay, so do you care about the whole the bonsai?
Yeah, I care about geography. Yeah, I travel.
So
Bondi Beach.
Okay,
I want to do muscle ups.
So are you asking the woman about that, or are you asking the woman about it? Are you asking her because you care, or are you asking her because?
Yeah, I do care. I care about all the questions I ask. I'm naturally a scientist and engineer, and I like traveling. I got a lot of hobbies. I like bazillion fucking activities.
Right. So this is my question.
I care.
This is my question. If you meet a woman and you just want to fuck, I don't want to have a relationship. But that's all I want.
Why don't you just look? If you just want to fuck, just go pay a prostitute. Why are we even in here? Why are we doing self-development?
This is what I'm just asking the question. If you just want to fuck, so okay, have you ever fucked a girl and you just wanted to fuck her? You don't want a relationship with her. You don't want nothing else to do with her.
Yeah, I just call her up and I
in,
have her come to my house.
Okay, thank you. Now, do you care about that woman's life? Like, do you care about her accomplishments and all that other shit?
The reason I just want to fuck her is because she's probably not that interesting of a person.
Okay, so if she was
If a girl had,
so if
she had more, listen, if a girl had more to offer, I would take what she has to offer. The reason you only want to fuck a girl is she doesn't have a brain.
That's
Does that
not
make
true.
sense?
That's not true. No, this what I'm asking though. What I'm saying is, if you just want to fuck the chick, you're saying the only reason you want to fuck her is because there's nothing else about her interesting, right? That's what you're saying.
Okay. If a girl was more interesting, had connections, was rich, went to cool events, I would be interested in that, right? Let's say, okay, this girl let's say hypothetical girl A that you just wanted to fuck, okay?
Right.
She knew how to make $10 million a day, and she could help you make $10 million a day. After you fucked her, would you be like, hey, can you show me how to make $10 million? You would, right?
If that was my agenda, absolutely. But the key word
you would. If she had other skill sets or interesting qualities, you probably would take some interest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the key word is.
But you're banging these fucking Colombian and Brazilian chicks that you have no commonalities with, and you fuck them and you release because there's no actual emotional connection.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. The reason why I'm asking the question is I'm trying to figure out what is the reason for wanting to get to know the woman. And so what I'm saying is I
want to know, it's not about the woman. It's about building your model of the world. Having $1 million mouthpiece, being able to talk about different countries, different interests, different careers. Like I said, getting laid is
right,
so fucking easy.
And all Dude, I'm trying to
look, I could go out in Vegas. I have like a 95% pull rate.
This is what I'm saying. All I'm saying,
like it's just a waste of time. I'd rather find a quality girl.
I'm trying to understand because men do things with purpose, right? This is how men operate. So now, I heard y'all talking about being friends with a chick. There's a purpose of being friends with women. Caring about. So let's say I meet a woman and she has a brain, right?
Okay, sure.
Her being smart don't mean shit to me unless her being smart aligns with my agenda. So if her smarts can go with her following my direction to do what I need her to do, then it makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, it sounds like a lot of times when you're talking, it's like, well, I care about her having a brain and doing this and doing that, but I'm like, but why? And so if you're saying, well, I care about that because I actually want this, then yeah, that makes sense. But if you're saying, well, I care about this chick's brain, right? And, and the only chicks that I fuck and just fuck is because they don't have a brain. You understand what I'm saying? What that essentially to me is saying is that the chicks that have a brain, you would just continue to deal with them based on that, but not necessarily your agenda. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand. But like I said, when you meet a stranger, there's a lot that you don't know. You uncover it over time. Kind of like Ison said, it's not like their brains aren't just laid out with all their memories and capabilities, right? As you talk to them, you uncover hidden gems, right? Red flags, green flags. And then you're like, oh, I like this girl. We have similar hobbies. I want to get to know her more. That's the only way you can expand upon that is through time, more dialogue, right?
Right.
So that's how, like, you don't know what you don't know. So it's going to take time to uncover.
Right. But this is what makes sense. Right. But what I'm saying is, how is she any use to you if she's already giving you resistance? Because you've been
not.
No,
she's not giving you resistance.
You don't know that.
No, but but Mike's been talking about that the whole time. He said,
no, he's not saying that whenever you get resistance, you keep on pushing. He's saying that you want to get to know them first. So she's not resisting you yet. She's not giving you rejection at this moment. It's not like, oh, sorry, man, I don't like you. Bye.
No. Please leave. What he said there are women that don't like him, and he feels good that he gets the woman at the end.
Once in a while for video.
Right. So
I don't like for a challenge. Once in a while. This is not like I'm not fucking going out every day beating my head against the wall.
But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is how can a woman be of any use to you if in the beginning, if you're doing those things at any point, right, you are rewarding her uncooperative behavior with more of your attention. So how could any skills or know-how or brains that she has be of any use to you if she's already not complying with you? So if you say, hey, teach me how to make $10 million, she's gonna be like, no, because she already told you no for other things. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where you guys are conditioning guys to follow and chase women who are uncooperative. But then at the same time, you're like, man, I like a chick who has a brain and this and that. But it's like, what's the point if her brain is going to be no use to you if she's not cooperative to you in the first place? That's
so. First of all, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying chase after women who's uncooperative. And secondly, just because let's say someone doesn't want to have sex with you doesn't mean that they're not able to do other stuff with you. Like for example, me and everyone in this room are not going to have sex anytime in this lifetime, right? I don't think so. No one said anything to me, right? But we can still do business together. We can still have dinners together. We can still get on these chats together, right? Just because we can't do one thing doesn't mean we can't do everything.
No, but Asen, it's the thing. If my agenda when I'm dealing with a woman, so I want her to follow my lead, right? And whatever that is, whatever direction I give her, I need her for. So let's take sex out of it. Let's say I tell this woman, I need you to make me peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the first date. If she says no, we're done. So I don't care how smart she is. I don't care what school she went to. I don't care who her dad is. I don't care how much money she got. This woman is not cooperating. So she is of no use to me. That's what I'm saying. You understand that? That's what I'm trying to get to. So what I'm saying is, you're talking about, oh, well, I like a girl who has this and this and that. And I'm like, why would I need to get to know her and find that out if all I need to get to know is she going to follow my lead? That's all I need to know.
The truth is, like, sometimes women don't want to make you a peanut butter sandwich on the first date because they don't know you yet. But if you're a girlfriend, you have a girlfriend, she's going to want to do that for you. She's going to maybe cook you some crawfish as well.
So why would you make a woman your girlfriend that told you no in the first place?
It's not reasonable to ask someone to make you a sandwich on the first date.
Take time to build.
Right. And
it's like, well, listen, if I meet a girl and she doesn't build me a fucking house on the first date, fuck that bitch.
No,
if she doesn't donate her kidney and fucking give me her type O blood, she ain't down. She's not my ride or die, bro. Like you're out of touch with the reality. Girls
yeah, let's say that, Mr. Locario. This is a good example. We can talk about this. Yeah, let's say that me and you, we just met, right? You're like, hey, on our first meeting, I want you to make me a sandwich. I'm like, no, why? But then if we're kicking it, right? You're chilling at my place. You're hungry. You're like, hey, you got a sandwich? I'll make you a sandwich then. Right, because I know you now.
Oh no, that's different.
I'm gonna make you a stir fry.
Wait. That's different. That's different because you're a guy and I'm a guy. I'm talking about a man and a woman. And what I'm saying, I would never tell a woman to give me her kidney because that's too big of an ask at the beginning. Because now she's gonna think she's more important to me than she is at the moment. So what I'm telling her to do is something small, like make me the peanut butter jelly sandwich or suck my dick. You understand what I'm saying? So now, if she
why not both? Why not both? You know, makes perfect sense.
So now,
dude, I feel like if a girl made me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, that's like basically her telling me she can't cook.
No.
I feel like I would never talk to her again. But this is what I'm saying. She better be making me some like dim sum or something.
Mike, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm telling her to do right what I need her to do. So I have to test her to see if she's going to do what I need her to do.
We all know.
Or hold on. Or so I got to test her that, because if she doesn't do that simple thing, I don't care how fucking smart, accomplished this woman is. She don't listen to what I'm saying, so she is of no use to me. So her smarts, all of that is going to be no use to me because she's going to give me more uncooperative behavior later on down the line. This is what I'm saying, you guys. You have to have 100% cooperation from the jump. So what I'm saying is that you're saying, well, there are girls that I will spend 2 hours with and then finally get a yes at the end of the day, but she was giving you resistance damn near the whole 2 hours. And so what I'm saying is, how is that woman going to be of any use to you if she's already shown you that she is not going to listen?
We're talking to another girl on the next boot camp. It's just practice. None of these girls mean anything. They're all just practice. It's practice, bro.
So why are you practicing talking to women who are not into you? That's my whole thing that I'm trying
because once you have the skill, then you can not do it. That
not
makes
do what?
sense.
Not talk to women.
I don't plow 2 hours now. I've done it in the past.
Right, but you said that you
I don't do it now.
Right, but you said you would go.
I don't do it now.
You said you would go on a date with a woman who didn't fuck you on the first when you wanted to fuck.
That's happened, yeah. If you date enough girls, not every girl is gonna want to fuck on the first date.
Right, I'm saying if you wanted to fuck and she told you, let's wait. She told you no. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is
okay. And then we fucked on the second day. So you're just gonna be like, no.
Right. Yes. No. Because now what I'm saying is that if you end up, for hypothetical, you marry that woman, and she tells you, "Well, I'm not in the mood tonight. I don't feel like it. Can we?" And you end up in a sexless marriage. You know why that happened? Because the first time when you told her let's fuck, she told you no. So what I'm saying is everything that happens in a relationship with a woman from the beginning is going to play out all the way through. Where you guys think,
I understand.
I can change.
But I'm not marrying every girl I'm fucking.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
I could fuck 1,000 girls. I might marry one of them.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if your mindset is to get with a woman who told you no, why would you change that later on when you're dealing with a woman who could you?
I'm just enjoying the ride, dude.
Well, there's two ways to look at it, right? Number one is it's like breaking a horse. You know, I'm from Texas, so I'm gonna give you this analogy. In the beginning, when you try to ride a Bronco, that thing is gonna try to buck you off. But then later on, when you break into it, it's gonna get familiarized and trust you. Then he's gonna let you ride him. So same thing with women, right? It's like they gotta get familiarized with you. And secondly, with the example of if she's not giving it up on the first date, and I believe when it comes to a marriage, it's a partnership.
Oh Lord.
Sometimes people don't want to do certain things, right? Sometimes I don't want to fuck either, right? And it seems like you're not looking for a wife, you're looking for like a servant. It's like, yes, sir, no, sir, right?
Yes. Because
why? Where were you born? Maybe this is not an American thing.
Look, if you look at it, like look at marriage, divorce rates among Asians versus Black societies. There is a huge gap.
I heard you say the P word, partner.
What's P?
Yeah.
Ain't no woman my partner. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, we just on different things. Yeah. Because this is what I'm saying. Like, this whole thing of, well, maybe I won't feel like having sex on this day. Cool. But that's you being the king of your castle saying, we ain't going to do it tonight. It shouldn't be her telling you what's going to go down.
But what's the point of having a woman in your life if she's not the partner for your life? So I could just hire a maid or hire a servant or even a prostitute. They're going to want to have sex anytime I want.
She's the helpmate. You understand? She's the secretary. You're the boss. You see what I'm saying? You're making your woman be the CEO.
No. So I want to grow together with a woman, right? I don't want me to like support her and do all that. I want us to support each other. That's the difference. Like I met women who brought me down. I met women who I didn't improve with, and I met women who I improved with exponentially. We did different things, big things together. And that's what I want. I don't want someone to just cook me meals. Yeah, I can hire someone 40 grand a year for that. No problem. Why do I need that? I want someone that I can trust as a best friend, as a soulmate, someone that I can ride and die with.
Soulmate. I don't understand his best friend stuff with women. I just don't.
Well, we're not best friends. I don't think anybody's saying we're best friends.
But this is what I'm saying. If you're a leader, how is she your partner?
You can both lead. You lead,
Y'all both lead?
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing is, it's a partnership. Just like if we have a business together, we might disagree on something. That's fine. We work it out. What's the big deal?
Wait, give me an example of disagreeing on something.
Let's say that you want the curtains to be pink and I want them to be blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
We work it out. Maybe you get pink this time and then I'll get blue next time. Right?
So compromising?
The thing is, you want her to be happy, right? Happy, you got to make sure she's happy because you care about her. She's not just like a random girl on the streets.
Right, but this is the thing. You know what's going to make a woman really happy is when she finds a man that she wants to follow. So she's in alignment with you. She's committing to you. So there's not going to be these arguments, or we're both leading and we both take turns. It's like, no, this is the program. She follows it. Just like when a person, gets a job at a company, they're like, if they work at Target, they go to Target, they wear the red shirt, right? And they follow Target's rules. And
Yeah, but I want a woman who's able to think for herself. Like the women that I date always make six figures. They're always like somewhat of a celebrity, well known or some shit to bring value into my life. I don't need an employee. I don't need a secretary.
But so wait, employees don't think for themselves?
They don't think for themselves because they're working for someone else. They're thinking.
So an employee, when they work someplace, they're not thinking for themselves.
That's why they're working for someone else.
No. When they're doing the task, can they quit? Can they not come into work? Can they come in late?
Yeah, and so can you, whatever you want, right?
That means
your woman that you think you have control over could quit.
No,
Yeah,
but
dude, I think we're kind of deviating, right? So obviously, Ison grew up in Texas, has a very religious background. Mr. Locario is from New York. I would say I'm the guy that spanned from very wholesome to banging 20 chicks in 2 weeks in Brazil. But I think we're kind of getting off topic. But I think the original topic is, should we talk a little bit longer to girls just to expand their knowledge, right? So look, man, like I said, if you can go direct sometimes, you can go indirect sometimes. Just don't be like a guy that's only doing one trick pony. I feel like, getting girls in 5 minutes is great. I mean, are your parents still together, Mr. Locario, or not?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, well, mine is, right?
What does that mean?
But I'm just saying, like,
what does that mean?
I think in Asian culture, it is very different. Like Black culture, the family dynamics is a little bit different. Right?
How? Tell me.
The dad's not there.
That's not where. My dad is in my life. What are you talking about?
Okay, but like in a lot of families, that the mom and dad are separate, right?
In what families? In Black families?
Yeah.
I have no idea. What I'm saying to you is, what does it mean? What does it mean that you're
that's going to affect your how you view long-term dating, right?
No, what does it mean? What does it mean that your parents are together in a marriage? What does that mean?
Well, I think we take dating from our parents. Like my dad was a fucking alpha. He got a PhD degree. He came to America. My mom fucking followed. She didn't say anything. She basically said yes. And so I kind of grew up following my dad's personality type, right? So I'm definitely not the type of guy that would submit to a woman. But I do want a woman. But talking at a club for a few minutes, I wouldn't say that's submitting. But listen, but I do want a woman who's highly educated that can, like, if I want kids, they're fucking going to Harvard, they're going to Stanford. I don't want some dumb chick who, like, here's an example, right? I remember watching this viral video. It's like some husband was asking her wife, if our daughter was in a forest, would you rather have her with a bear or a man? And the wife was like, "Oh, I'd rather have the daughter with the bear." I don't want any girl to have, like, they need to be aligned with my decisions and think the same logic as me, right? So that's why it's not just enough to, like, have a girl that's DTF. They got to be aligned with my thought process, my logic, and my vision, right? So that's why it's important for me to, like, talk to girls a little bit longer, because like in Vegas, I'm living in Thailand for the time being. Dude, getting girls is so easy, man. That should not be like the benchmark for conversation. I think most guys here, if they've taken more than one boot camp, knows how to get laid. I think it's just about getting higher quality women. What's a
high quality woman?
More attractive, intelligent, good family upbringing, right? No daddy issues, none of that shit, right? Good habits, good social circle, good friend groups, goes to the gym, went to a good school, right?
Credit score.
But obviously, everybody's dating preference is different. Those are
right. That's what I was about to say, because high quality is dependent upon the subject. You understand? The observer, the experiencer. So this is what I'm saying, like, because Because a lot of times, see, high quality to me is a woman who listens to what the fuck I say as soon as I say it. I don't need to speak to her for hours. High quality is a woman who's going to fuck me when I say fuck me and don't tell me we got to wait till the second or third date. You understand what I'm saying? That's a high quality woman because I'm a high quality man and everything that she's doing is a reflection of me, which is why it's being done and which is why I even fuck with her. You understand what I'm saying? The problem is a lot of times when guys are talking about high quality, they're talking about surface level shit that doesn't actually mean anything to them specifically. That's why, if you notice, a lot of the questions that I'm asking you, a lot of times is about you specifically as a man and what your specific program is. The problem is I'm hearing a lot of flip-flopping of, well, it depends on where she grew up at. It depends on if she's this girl or that girl. And it depends on if she's my wife and my partner. And it depends. And it's like, why is all these depends and it's flexible when you're a man? It's like, you're a man. This is what it is. And that's what it's going to be. Like, I don't understand what's all this other extra shit.
Yeah, because I want a woman that is on the same level as me, not below me. That's it.
Who said anything about below? I'm talking about cooperate. Listen, if I like to skydive, right? And I say, listen, women who date me or are in a relation with me need to skydive. I don't want no woman who hates skydiving. I don't want no woman trying to take up skydiving to get with me. I only want the women who want to skydive. So the only women who are going to be dealing with me is the ones who skydiving. So I'm not making them skydive. They didn't start skydiving because of me. They were already skydivers. So what I'm saying is that they're already aligned with me. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is when women aren't aligned with you, then you start to change based on them and try to get them. So you say, well, you know,
no one is changing. We're not proponent of. We're not proposing that change. We're saying that we have different values, obviously, Mr. Locario. You value women who can respect you and honor you, as well as just being a subservient person to you. Whereas, like, I value a person who is on the same level as me, meaning that they have their own business, they can live without me, they don't need my money, they have their own.
But how can she be on the same level as you if you're a man?
We'll say what?
How can she be on the same level as you when you're a man? And
I want to say financially, mindset wise as well. So I want a partner. I don't want a servant.
Okay,
I don't want a maid.
Partner, I forgot.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, she wants a Layla Hormozy.
Right.
Yeah, something like that.
To his Alex Hormozy.
See, the thing is, I don't want to serve in either. What I want is a woman who cooperates. Cooperate means working with.
Oh shit, bro. Yeah.
That's what it means. So
sure. I don't think we're disagreeing with any of this.
No, but
we're all in agreement.
No, but he's saying he wants a partner. So that's a 50-50.
Yeah, we work towards our goals, right? It's like, if I want to do this, if I want to open up a new nonprofit and she knows how to do that, let's build one together.
So who has the final say?
We both do.
No, but okay, you want blue curtains, she want pink curtains. Who has the final say?
Sometimes she can get pink, sometimes I can get blue. Right.
So you're gonna switch out.
You don't have one curtain, bro.
You only have one.
We got different rooms, man. It's like, yeah, we can have blue. Our own room. Yeah, her room, my room, and our room. It's fine.
You know,
we can make it work.
The Chinese are communists. They're just gonna split the room in half.
Ison is a wholesome Bible guy, so he's gonna be very PC and
yeah. I mean, that's what happened with our last place. We had different curtains. You know, I wanted this kind of curtain. She wanted this kind of curtain. I was like, all right, put that in my room. Get that in your room.
So what happens if there needs to be a decision made that can't be split?
Then we'll make a different decision next time. So let's say that we're going to a restaurant. She wants sushi. I want steak. Let's go to sushi maybe today, or let's go to steak today and sushi next time. No big deal.
Oh, so you'll submit to her in that moment.
Sometimes we change, right? It's like, hey, coin toss, or you pick the next place. Doesn't matter. It's not that serious, brother.
Okay, well, hey, listen, man, more power to you if that works out. I could never do it. I can never.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Never. That's wild.
Already.